Hey guys, how's it going? Well, making a series of videos at Walmart, and this is another one of those. So you can have something interesting to look at. Okay, so today I'm going to talk about why I'm specifically looking for a low top van and not a high top. I'm on to my fourth van now, looking for my fourth van, and I've had one high top and two lower tops, and my next van is going to be a low top as well. The reason why is basically one major reason. It's because of gas consumption. My previous van was a Chevy Express 3500 1 ton, and it had the high top, and it was extended, and it was really heavy on gas. I think I was getting like 10 or 11 maybe miles a gallon, and it just was not great. And I think with the low top I can knock off at least 1 mile a gallon, maybe 2. And you may think, oh, that's only 1 or 2 miles a gallon, but when you combine them together, then it does make a difference. A mile here, a mile there, and all of a sudden you're saving 3 or 4 miles a gallon. So that's a good thing. Now, another thing to consider is that what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a plywood floor or some kind of hard flooring, and I'm just going to have an office chair. And so as soon as I get in the van, in the back of the van, I sit on the office chair and I just roll around. I've done that in the past and it works fine. I don't really need to stand up if I'm sitting down anyway on the office chair. Get a really good one, a really comfortable one, and then that gives me a second place to sit instead of always sitting on my van or on my bed. So that means when I build my van, I can't use linoleum or vinyl tile. I have to use plywood or something hard. Maybe what do you call that stuff? Laminate. But I don't know if I'll even go for laminate, because then that just raises the height. You lose like 3/4 of an inch with laminate. So I might just go for like a birch plywood and then coat it with a stain or whatever. Make sure it's high quality wood, so I'll be able to have my wheels of the office chair roll around freely and easily. So it's the kind of thing you got to think about before you start building, so that you know, oh, I want an office chair, but now I can't roll it around because it's sticking to my floor. So yeah, with the office chair, low top is not a big deal. Another reason why I don't want a high top is because of heating concerns. When I was in my high top during this past winter, before I moved into the Connect, it was cold, and it was -9 Celsius, and in that van it was really cold. Even though I had the heater cranked, it wasn't enough. My heater was 3200 BTUs on high, and with a low top you don't lose all that warm air to the ceiling. Well, if you do, the ceiling is still by your head because the ceiling's right above your head, instead of like 4 feet above your head or 6 feet above your head if you're lying down. Well, maybe not 6 feet, but you know what I mean. So that's another disadvantage, you might say, of a high top, is that your heat is going to go up. And if I did get a high top, I'd have to buy a heater with way more BTUs, which means that you're going to be using way more propane, and you're going to be producing way more moisture into the air, because the byproduct of burning propane is water, and that adds a lot of moisture to the air, so not a good thing. Now, another thing about the high top situation is that if it's not like a Transit or a ProMaster or a Sprinter, it really loses some functionality, because as I mentioned in a previous video, if you add the high top on later, there's like a 4-inch lip around the circumference of the of the van. And what that means is, if you want to have your bed up high, that lip is going to be in your way, and you can't have the bed up high. With a ProMaster or a Sprinter or a Transit high roof, that lip isn't there, and therefore it's not so much as a disadvantage. Now, I know a lot of you guys are probably thinking, the heck, man, what do you mean no high top? You crazy? Well, you know, in the future, if I buy a ProMaster or a full-size Transit high roof, then I will deal with the high top and, you know, take the necessary steps to make it comfortable. But for now, with my job situation a little bit unsure in terms of how much money I'm going to make and stuff, I need to be cognizant of the amount of money I'm going to be spending on gas, since the van is going to be using a lot of money on gas, as I have to drive everywhere. A lot of driving for my new job, so that is a bit of a bummer. Anyways, guys, those are my reasons why I'm going to be sticking to the low top for now. And maybe something for you to consider as well if you're looking for a new van. Thanks for watching. Take care. Have a good night.